Hey guys, and welcome back. Last video I showed you how to drive at high speeds on the highway. High speeds are possible within the cities, but I'm going to show you generally just how to drive in the cities. One of the more important things is it's not real life. You can cut the corners if you need to. Same rules apply though. The white dotted lines, solid yellow lines, safe spots, and you won't get hurt or, well, in a wreck, more so if you do it. What you're seeing me do right now is take advantage of the reverse tap turns that I explained in my other videos, and then also another type of turn that I don't normally like using, but tapping the e-brake more for a power slide. And here you see me turning backwards just so I can run backwards, turn back forward, and go again. I was having some fun. But the reason I don't recommend using the e-brake is due to the fact that it takes all the momentum of the car, throws it into the back, and then it keeps taking you forward when you're trying to go another direction, whereas the tap, double, or triple tap reverse brings you to a point where you can turn and drift a little bit and stay focused on where you're going and have complete control. Here in a second you'll see a guy come up. Me and him raced around the city a little bit. I believe he's in a Murcielago, and I chose to stay in my Street Mustang a little bit. And as you can see right now, the first thing I did, thinking I was going to have some fun naturally, right up on the dotted lines. Now in this clip it's more demonstration of me turning, but I'm not going to be on the highways so much. This is me showing more of the outer drift, not as sharp turning. That's what I prefer to use whenever I'm racing inner city, because the sharper turns make it so you can't completely see everything and you're taking a risk. Yes, risk does have reward. However, too much risk doesn't give you a higher percentage of actually completing anything. And as you can see, my faults on choosing the wrong turn type, either e-brake or reverse tap brake turn, I run into stuff. Everyone does. It's just understanding when to use what. And if you're driving around having fun, yeah, experiment. That's what I'm doing here, is I'm experimenting. And I'm not being too serious. That way you can see the process, which is the entire point of the video. There you saw me going between the cars, not just now, but on the turn, because I used the reverse tap. That was the e-brake tap, and it took all the momentum away. I ended up going really slow, and there I was able to cut the corner super tight and maintain a decent amount of speed. At this point, I think I'm just showing off the fact that you can drift a little bit in an automatic in this game. It was speculated at one time that you couldn't drift in an automatic, that you normally needed a manual, and it was best to drift in like a dirt spec vehicle. Not the case. So here I am. Pedestrians walk on the sidewalk all the time. In real life I'm a pedestrian, so fuck it. Sidewalk. It's everyone's favorite road. You see me once again using that white dotted line, and I'm not getting in a single car accident. And if you ever notice, like say you're in a race, what I did just there, if you see you're about to pass a turn super fast, smash down and hold the e-brake in a turning direction, and it'll stop, spin you that 180, and you can get right back on track without a problem and flying too far out of range. This is me showing the e-brake drift with the NOS. I like it, especially if you know that you're trying to stay in front of someone if they're trying to bump you on a turn. Other than that, I don't suggest using it, because you're gonna sit there and just follow your NOS before you can even get back to your straightaway, which is where you need it, because as explained before, use your NOS to shift your gears, and then you still get your speed that way. It's not wasting your NOS. And as you saw there, going through all the traffic without the problem. This is the whole point of the city. Knowing the safe spots, knowing about the general speeds in which you're comfortable to drive. Don't take a turn, and there's no point in taking a turn fast if you're going to hit a bunch of stuff in the process, or if you're going to lose control of your car like I did in this Fast 2. Doing that completely negates the point of trying to make turns in the first place. You might as well have just given up the spot to someone else. But like that turn, I just tap reverse, like there, tap reverse, and make the turn and put on the throttle. I have to go a lot less distance to get to the same spot, and it gets me there, so there's no problems. That's pretty much all there is to city driving. Just use the sidewalks every once in a while, avoid the traffic, use the white lines as always. Don't try to go 200 miles an hour and expect it always to work out unless you're going through a straightaway like in New York. Other than that, thanks for watching.